Hey guys, welcome back to the Fellow Gent. Today I'm going to do Fort Belvedere gloves. The sizing guide, it is accurate as they have it on their website, and I'll link it down in the description. These exact gloves and the sizing guide is inside of that link on their pictures. If you have any questions, please make sure to contact them. They answer within a day usually, and that's pretty quick considering the amount of volume that they take care of. Inside here, it's lined as you can see, very beautiful. It has these one little button clasp here. I have a size 9 based upon the ranking that they gave me as far as how to measure the hand, and that could be explained in their video. And as you can see here, the best part about these gloves compared to any other glove that I've ever used is it fits on your hand absolutely amazing. I don't know how they did it, but it just seems like literally fits like a glove. I don't know how else you can say it. And the best part is it's not too large, because a lot of the times when you try gloves on, as you're fixing to see as I see here, is you'll get it really tight here, but back here is like really loose, and if you do make any kind of movement, the glove moves. So with this, it's actually really nice because you can close this button here, as I am right now. It's very easy to do, you see here, and it leaves enough back here where it's actually comfy. It's snug, but it's not tight, but it's not going to come off. Okay, something else too, you can see the stitches in here. You see it right here. This allows for movement, very easy movement regardless of what you're doing. I don't know how many times I've used these gloves, especially in the winter time like right now, and it's extremely wonderful as far as the dexterity and movement that you have with them, and they're extremely soft. I can't say that enough. They're soft and they're warm, and they're very lightweight. So that's something that you definitely want to pay attention to. A lot of the time some gloves are they feel so big on your hand that you can't move. There's no dexterity, there's no movement. With these gloves you can absolutely move, and these are the touchscreen gloves, and they actually work. So there are some gloves out there, or if you get by the touchscreen version, you start trying to like touch your phone and call and everything like that, it doesn't work. But these gloves are absolutely perfect for that, and I can't recommend them enough, especially if you buy the ones for touchscreen for a phone. Okay, I'll get back to this right now. So see how this is snug right here, right? But it leaves enough for a dress watch. So this, I'm wearing a Patek Philippe 5035. Okay, if I remember correctly, it's 12 millimeters at the most. Okay, maybe 11 if I remember it right. That's off the top of my head, but that's about, I would say you have a few more. If you're wearing like a deep sea or sea dweller, good luck trying to put this, an IWC Big Pilot. I don't think that you could button this, but that's not the fault of the glove. That's just because the height of the watch is so huge, and that's something that you're gonna have to pay attention to. So if you're a guy that has a watch that is more height wise like that, it may not fit underneath here, or you may have to coax it as far as push it along and go over like this, or you could just make sure it's over and then try to button it down here, because it still has quite a bit of room in here. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of room, but just depending on the height of your watch, be very careful of that. This also fits really well. As you can see here, I'm wearing a ring here, and I don't feel any constriction here. I don't feel it stopping my hand from moving, any kind of dexterity issues, anything of the nature. As a matter of fact, you can't even tell that I'm wearing a ring. So that's something else you notice. If a glove is extremely tight, you more likely not can't have dexterity, and usually it comes right here as I mentioned before. And then if you're wearing a ring, that makes it even more, so you can't really even use this side of the glove. But because of the way these are designed, it's very easy, once again, to move your hands, and that's the best part, along with it being soft. This gives them a little further closer up here. You can see here it's lined inside. This does keep warm very well. You go ahead and push this through here. These little button closures are very easy to maneuver here, and it pops through, and you have yourself a glove. So, and as I mentioned before, let me put this on. So these are actually designed as well, this is your personal preference, but you don't even have to close this if you don't want to. I wouldn't do that. It doesn't look as elegant, but you can do that if you prefer. And I would say that this is, see, the dexterity is incredible, and it goes for both. Like, once again, no restriction right here on my wedding ring, and I don't wear a giant wedding ring or any giant ring on my hand, so maybe that's something you want to consider. But honestly, there is enough room in here to accommodate that. Unless you have an extremely large ring, then I would definitely tell them and they contact us and they can give you some suggestions as far as where to go. I do believe these retail for about $175, $185, somewhere in there. So I would say these are absolutely worth it. If you've never bought gloves and they had the saying, it say, does it fit like a glove? This would be the definition of that. I would strongly recommend these gloves to anyone looking for gloves. There are many different colors, many different styles, and if you want to ask me why I picked the lamb, it's because peccary looks like human skin, and I don't know about you guys, but it just freaks me out. So that's why I don't have peccary gloves. That doesn't mean you can't like it or you like it. That's fine, but for me, it's just weird. So that's why I didn't get it. Thank you guys for visiting the Fellow Gent, and if you guys haven't followed me yet, as far as my Instagram page is linked down in the description. I do daily stuff there. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe down below. And y'all have a nice day.